Hello everyone, welcome to today's plan with me. I am especially excited for this one. This is a kit by Crafts by Thaowie. It is called Dreamscape, and I have been hoarding this, waiting for the perfect opportunity. It was just when she redid her format to include those gorgeous half scallop lace circles. So months ago, possibly even last Black Friday, because I was thinking, I'll save it for when we go on a hot holiday, because it looks kind of Grecian or Italian, or maybe even somewhere in Spain is kind of the feeling that I get from the kit. But you know what? I thought, I am working through my summer spreads. I will be doing summer spreads all the way up until probably the first week of September, because I would view September as autumn, because that's when the weather changes quite drastically for us. But I have so many summer kits, I will stretch to the first week of September. I'd usually stop at the end of August. And I just thought, you know what? I want to use it. I really want to use it. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful kit. I haven't seen this print or this clip art anywhere else. And it sort of reminds me of kind of Mediterranean floor tiles. And I just think it's gorgeous. So I'm so excited to use it. And Crafts by Thowie honestly has one of my favourite formats of kit, but I'm running out of kits that I have from her, and since I'm not shopping actively at the moment, I have stocked up on a few things that I would consider essentials, but I haven't done like a mass kit shop, which I will do at some point later in the year. But yeah, this is one of the last kits that I have from her. So excited to use it. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. The colour scheme is stunning with the deep blue and the kind of creamy yellow and light green. I just think the whole thing is stunning. At the beginning of the video, I did show that I'd used, or that I was planning to pull in an additional sheet of stickers if I needed to from Two Little Bees from the Limoncello kit. I did not need to do that. I figured by the time I got to Friday, I'd stretched my florals so far, I may as well just go lighter on the florals on Saturday and Sunday rather than randomly pull in some different lemon florals. So I managed to do it. It was difficult. I should have bought a second sheet, but at the time I wasn't doing as much of the pulling in of the florals, so I wouldn't have even thought to purchase a second sheet of stickers, but it worked. It's absolutely fine, and I think this is one of my favourite layouts ever. I'm just obsessed. I think it is honestly the most beautiful kit I've ever seen. I kept the sidebar really simple. I really wanted to pull in that checklist box, because even though I'm not going to write anything in it, I think the sort of the way the garlands and dangly foil is all draped is just beautiful. So I had to pull that in. I used some dainty dot dividers from Ms. and Meow. That is one of the things that I've stocked up on, but I'll go into that in a minute. And then I've used a scallop square box from Crafts by Thowie and a July script from Sadie's Stickers in the top corner. I just layered that over one of the framed pieces of deco that came on the deco sheet. So this week as a whole has been insanely hot in the UK. So I can't cope with temperatures above between 18 and 20, somewhere in that range is when I start to get really uncomfortable. I like it being cold. I really like the rain. I like wearing jumpers and feeling cozy. And you can put on as many clothes as you like, but you can only take off so many clothes when it's hot. And it was, for me, disgustingly hot. So on the Monday and the Tuesday, it got to 36 degrees Celsius, and it was disgusting. It was so hot. There was no cloud cover. There was no breeze, and it was just horrific. And then the rest of the week was kind of in the mid-20s, so still uncomfortable, but better than the first couple of days. I'll go through a couple of the plans, but I do kind of mainly want to talk about stickers. But this week again, I've used the lovely Walk Wendy scripts from Paper Trail Plans that are custom order. They are doing a custom script weekend this weekend, so from the 29th to the 31st. So if you do want to pick up any custom script orders, make sure to go and do that this weekend. And then So I pulled those in with the Wellington boots from White Deer Stationery. I really wanted to pull in some of the Crafts by Thaowie summer icons. You'll see those dotted throughout the spread. And I love the half lace scallop circles. I wish I had alternated the ones that came on the additional layering sheet with the ones that you can see one of them on the screen now that came as part of the kit. Unfortunately, I didn't do that, but it hasn't thrown everything off balance too horrendously. I just wish I'd thought ahead to do that, given I should have known I was going to use almost all of the half scallop circles. So apart from that, I've used icons from White Deer Stationery, but I think that's it for this week. I think I used one computer screen from Harriet Wright Designs, but everything else is from Crafts by Thaowie or White Deer Stationery. I have also pulled in my lovely custom Wendy stickers from Panda Bird Designs. So those are later in the week as well. So what I wanted to go into was the orders that I placed this week. So for the last week and a half, had really struggled with kind of being aware that I was reaching the end of my dainty dot dividers from Miss and Meow. There were a couple of kits I'd been kind of keeping my eye on to make sure they didn't go out of stock and that sort of thing. And that kind of spiraled. I knew payday was around the corner. And me being me, a very impulsive spender, if I see something I want, I usually just buy it. This is what we're trying to work on at the moment. So I was really thrown off by using the word we. I was referring to my husband because he's supporting me through trying to work on my mental processing around shopping, and specifically sticker shopping, because that's where I spend most of my money. So anyway, so I ended up going down this rabbit hole, opening all these tabs for all my favourite shops. So I had one for Miss and Meow, Crafts by Thaowie, Pretty Pink Co. I did have a little look at Two Little Bees. I looked at some kits from my newest addiction after having loved how the previous spread came out. Anyway, opened all of them. Panda Bird Design, Paper Trail Plans, the lot. Was adding all of this stuff to the basket and was like, oh, maybe now's the time to stock up and I can buy all of this stuff. Because in my mind, even though it's probably been since middle of May that I made this decision, so it's been about 2 months, it feels like it's been forever, given the amount of stickers that I was buying constantly. It feels like it's been a really long time. So I was like, oh my goodness, I need to stock up on everything. Then I kind of calmed down. I went through all of my tabs. I couldn't purchase anything anyway because I was just getting it all lined up ready for payday. I went through, I looked through my planner as it is. What am I planning to use for the next few weeks, and so on and so forth. Reviewing stickers that have genuinely run out, and then having a look through my folder that has all my kits and just kind of thinking, okay, what if I was going to buy something, what would I buy? And actually, I only have about 3 autumnal kits, and even though I can use anytime kits, for me, that won't satisfy how I want my planner to look, because I love autumnal colours, and I like having really set seasons in my planner. So I did go through and I very purposefully picked a couple of kits from Miss and Meow. I purchased Folklore, and I actually purchased her Christmas kit as well. I can't remember why I did that at the time, but I did. I thought I'd get that ready to go in case I don't place another order. I purchased the Dainty Dot dividers. She's got some new dividers in her shop. I purchased those, and I purchased the string foil things that I've used across the top of the planner a few times. So I did a very purposeful shop there. I went into Crafts by Thaowie. I'd added, I think, 4 kits to the basket. I removed them all, and I just purchased the scallop squares because I've completely run out of those in gold. So I ordered them. I think I ordered 2 sheets in gold because I'm fine in the other colours. I then went to, I want to say it was Paper Muse Crafts. I'm pretty sure it was Paper Muse Crafts, and I went through, and yes, because I couldn't order what I wanted from Dash of Sun Designs because it was all totting up too much. So I went to Paper Muse Crafts, never purchased from there before, so this will be an interesting one. But the clip art on 3 kits in particular, all fall. One of them is sort of in any time, but actually the colours are quite fall. So I purchased 3 from there. Again, very specific purchases. And then I also stocked up on my Wellington boots from White Deer Stationery, and because it's going to cost me to ship, I did bring that up with a few additional things that I thought I could stock up on anyway, like my TVs. I don't think I added slippers to this one. It was an order. I probably ordered about 10 of her doodle stickers, just to bring it up to where I thought was reasonable to spend on the postage when it's all consolidated at my stackery unit. So I did spend more than I should have done, and I did go over. I just shouldn't have made any purchases. If I was going to make any, I should have just ordered the dividers from Miss and Meow and the squares from Cross by Thaowie, because that is what I've run out of, and the wellies from White Stationery. But I am happy with what I've purchased. I think they will suit what I'm looking for the coming months. Unfortunately, it's just a side effect of having looked in one shop, seen some things that I liked, and then having spiraled, not as out of control as it could have done. I was still very careful with my purchases, but it wasn't careful enough for where I'm at the moment. So just to sort of fill you in on where that is and where I'm at in my sticker purchasing and gaining more control over my spending journey. That's what happened this week gone. But that does mean I probably now won't make another purchase until either end of September, maybe beginning of October. If I can make it to Black Friday, great, but I don't want to over assume. So I hope you enjoyed that plan with me and that kind of catch up on where all of that is at. This is how the spread came out. As I say, I'm just completely obsessed with it, and I cannot recommend Craft by Thaowie kits enough. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one.